my fine, no be shere. Before I get distracted, hi people, welcome back to another episode of Student Leadership. Today's conversation is one that goes deeper than student union offices, campaign posters, and election seasons. In this video, we are going to be exploring what student politics teaches you about real politics. Very quickly, what you learn is that systems don't run on emotions, they run on structure. They don't respond to stories, urgency, or what feels morally right. They respond to rules, frameworks, and boundaries. That's because systems are designed to protect order before they protect people. And that's where the real lesson begins. Change isn't driven by what is right. It is driven by what policies permit. It is driven by what is allowed, what structures support, and what power dynamics sustain. Which means real leadership isn't about being passionate. It's about understanding systems, navigating them, and knowing how to work within the systems to create impact. I saw this lesson in real time when a group of international students failed their second attempt at an exam. A failure that didn't just mean academic consequences, but financial ones. It meant they were required to take the module and pay additional £4,000 to £5,000, a cost many of them could not absorb. They were already struggling with tuition fees. These students were already financially stretched. They were already living on the edge of affordability. And behind that pressure was something deeper than money. It was fear. One student came to me quietly and nervously, not because they didn't have a voice, but because they were afraid of using it. Afraid that speaking up might affect their immigration status, afraid it might jeopardize their chance of staying in the UK. They were afraid that advocacy could cost them everything they were trying to build. So, what I did was I reassured them. I told them they were safe to speak, that this is why the Student Union exists. This is why we are in the office. This is why representation matters. I didn't promise outcomes though, but I promised process. I did not guarantee change. I guaranteed effort. I told the students, don't you worry, I'm going to try my best to make sure we support you the best way we can. What followed wasn't emotional. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't even fast at all. It was meetings. It was emails, it was reports, committees, it was policies and procedures. Because that's how systems work, not through urgency, but through structure. The students will come to my office once in a while to ask if there was any update on their matter. Anyway, after several back and forth with the Vice Chancellor, conversations with the academic board, discussions in multiple committees, negotiations, deliberations, and approvals. Eventually, an agreement was reached. The students were allowed to retake their modules without paying a penny and were assigned a specialist tutor to support them through a third attempt free of charge. Kudos to the university for even allowing over 10-15 students to retake a third attempt without paying a penny. Each of them would have been paying £4,000 to £5,000, but the university did not collect 1 penny from each of the students. So a very big thank you to the university leadership and to the officers in the office who did this work and made sure that the students were fully supported to make sure the outcome was a positive one. So all thanks to all of us together. Before I digress, you realize that progress is not slow by accident. It is slow by design. Student politics doesn't just teach you how to lead, it teaches you how institutions work, how influence is built, how change is negotiated, and how power is exercised. So if you're stepping into a leadership position, don't just bring passion, because being passionate isn't enough. You need to bring understanding, bring strategy, bring patience and wisdom. If this episode resonated with you, please like, share, and comment your thoughts. See beauty totaleno. Yetunde taleno. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye for now.